guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something special to the Mustang. It is the start of the LS swap, mainly because the engine gave out on me, so I was kind of forced to do it. So with that being said, I'm just doing this right now because in the actual video of me actually working on the car or just showing you what I'm doing to take apart the old engine and stuff, I look sweaty, I look dirty, I look messy, and I like to be presentable when I'm on the camera. You will hear me narrate throughout the video, and I'll point out certain things that are contributing to this whole build. Stay tuned to that, stick around, and enjoy. All right, guys, so this is the start of the LS swap here. I took off a couple parts already, the ECU, some tubing that led to the intake, this MAV sensor. I'm gonna keep this. I'm not sure if I could use it for the LS swap or not. It might come in handy, I don't know. Got the battery out. It's a little rusty down there, but I definitely need to clean that up when I get the whole engine out. I cleared up some wires that are underneath the intake. I got the intake unbolts a little bit, but I still have some more screws to get to, then it'll come off. But chipping away at it. All right, so I got the top part of the intake off. I didn't even know it was a two-part intake. And I cut away some of the wiring harness, whatever I couldn't unclip. I got the fuel rails out. All the injectors came out, nothing broken, so that was pretty cool. I am gonna keep that line that runs to the fuel rails. Cool thing, when I was looking into the intake runners, I see it has like little butterfly valves in each runner. Never knew that was part of the engine. That's pretty cool. Don't know what it's for, but pretty cool. All right, so the last part of the intake is off, and I'm exposing the valley of the engine. I clipped the rest of that wiring harness that you saw before, and I was able to drain the radiator. So with that being done, I could move to the underside of the car. I disconnected the drive shaft and took out the exhaust. And I'm gonna hold on to this for as long as possible, just to mod it a little bit. That's if the transmission that I'm putting in is a little longer. If it is, I could be able to cut this down, still reuse the most part of it, and just change out the yoke for a Chevy yoke. Side note, I'm going to be using an automatic transmission, a TH350. This thing is pretty heavy, so to cut it, I might save some weight. Moving on to the exhaust, I got the rest of it out. It was already cut from before. I'm kind of mad I never recorded a video when I cut it, because it sounded pretty good. Cool little mod to do for little to no money at all. Just cut it, cut it after the cat, before the exhaust. This is going to be sold, so I get some cash off of it, making some good time. Alright guys, so that is it for today. I got a lot of stuff done that I actually didn't think I was going to get to. I basically am ready to pull the engine out. I got maybe one or two more miscellaneous things I got to take care of with the engine and the transmission stuff, but for the most part, I am ready to go to pull this engine out, pull the transmission out. I'm gonna sell the transmission. The engine, I'll do like a quick overview of what went wrong. I'm not sure what went wrong. It just turned off on me. We'll take a look to see what happened there, and go from there. I'll probably scrap the engine, but that transmission I will sell, because it'll be a waste just to throw it out. The transmission's usable. From the amount of fluid that came out of the back of the transmission when I took out the drive shaft, I was looking at it in a cup, the fluid, and it was pretty clean, pretty clear for, I mean, of course it had some debris in it, but it would look more like just the regular wear of a transmission. But with that being said, I think for that transmission, after like a flush and then add new fluid in it, it's probably ready for another 60,000 miles, easy. Furthermore, I do have some exciting news about some more parts that I bought for the LS swap, and it'll definitely help out with my power goals, just to keep the engine running for the, for the most part for the LS. But it can also give me a little bit of extra power if I need it. So with that being said, that'll be a whole nother video within itself. I can't wait to do a video on that. That's gonna be pretty interesting, because it's not gonna be the regular type of setup. It's gonna be something that people could do, but most people don't do it because I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool setup, but we'll find out what that setup is in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you guys share this to anybody that's really into cars or that are into budget builds in general. Again, I've said this in a couple videos before, I'm doing this by myself on the side of my house in my backyard. It's something that it seems daunting, but it's actually pretty easy once you start getting to the flow of things. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I'm No Live Jones. You have a great day.